As of 12:01 a.m. tomorrow, you'll no longer be able to visit some of Muskoka's local businesses indoors as the province is attempting to curb the runaway train of COVID cases that stack higher daily. Those hardest hit again are indoor recreational facilities like local gyms. Hive Muskoka owner Fiona Vanderwerf says it is very stressful.
We've done everything we've been asked. We've met all the protocols that we're supposed to be doing. Um, Vaccination has been at that level that we were told that we needed to be at. We've literally done everything we're supposed to do. Some of us have gone above and beyond, but it's still not enough, and we still close. So that's hard. It's hard on my community of Bracebridge. It's also hard on my community of people that come to the Hive, that this is their place for health. This is where they're proactive. This is where they exercise their heart, they exercise their mind, they connect with others. Like we're people of connection. We need that, we crave that. And I just see our community going more and more away from that.
The other set of businesses that have faced the chopping block over and over during this pandemic are restaurants, as the province is once again banning indoor dining. And Three Guys in a Stove owner Jeff Sotheby says the constant seesaw of open and closed is just getting old.
And with the restrictions, it's very tough for our industry to even survive, obviously, running at 50% capacity, physical spacing. And then, of course, physically shut down as well, and just offering curbside and curbside or takeaway. You certainly want to keep your business out in the face of the public, obviously, but you have to make sure, because takeaway is an interesting beast. Some of the food that we serve across our counter, if you're eating it indoors, is one thing that it's maybe 5 minutes old from the time that it's prepared, compared to taking it home and maybe it sits for a half an hour. The perfect example is when we put a souffle on a takeout menu. We wouldn't do that because it would reduce and shrink and look horrible and taste horrible, obviously. So as we just prior to our meeting today, I'm just sitting here writing curbside menus so that we know the food that's going to go out of Three Guys, for an example, will still have the Three Guys quality when you take it home and open it up, obviously.
Tall Trees owner Randy Val says he's been left confused as to why his outdoor dining huts he built in late 2020 are no longer considered viable by the health unit for outdoor eating.
They're an individual unit, so and obviously they're outside of the restaurant, and people think that they're considered an outdoor unit. We as well had that assumption that would be a thing, potentially during these shutdowns when they had indoor-outdoor designations. It's been made very clear to us that is not the case, given the fact that they are a smaller closed-in unit. In order to be outside, I have to take off two sides of them. As soon as we do that, there's no heat that's going to be held in at all. Kind of takes away from the idea of sitting in a warm environment in the middle of the winter.
And it's not just businesses that have been shut down. Many parents recently learned their kids would not be returning to class tomorrow as the province is opting into online learning for the next 2 weeks. Parent Jennifer Scott says it's frustrating but also understandable.
I recognize sort of what we need to do as a community to sort of help the healthcare system, but I also recognize the toll that it's having on kids with the back and forth and sort of in and out of the classroom setting. And then as well, like for parents that have to work and have their kids now at home again while they try to help them navigate the school expectations.
An OSSTF Union Branch President for Huntsville High School, David Scott, says while this may be frustrating for parents, it's at least providing solace for teachers who may be nervous to head back into the classroom amidst this record high number of COVID cases.
There's a slightly different kind of sentiment now than there was in the past, like in the spring of 2020 or even through all of 2021. We're into the third year and teachers are adaptable. We're better prepared. We're more ready than we've ever been in the past. And I think that this transition, though it is inconvenient and uncomfortable, we're ready to hit the ground running and be adaptable as we need to be as this public health situation continues to evolve. So though it's not perfect, we're in the best position we've ever been in the past, and I think we've got way more tools and experience as teachers to employ our skill set. So it's not fun, but we're ready to do it.